All right. Why you should start making videos as an introvert slash outsider. Now, videos, YouTube videos, you get the idea. So, before I explain the benefits, the journey, the things you learn from making YouTube videos, what that offers for you yourself, what that offers for the world, I'm gonna share my own story of what has led me to me making YouTube videos, what I learned until then, and what I've learned on my journey of making videos, and kind of the things I've gained and what I've improved upon. So basically, from the age of 16, I've started to develop some very niche, unique interests, which has started to disconnect me from the crowd, disconnect me from my peers. And I always had a need for expression. I always expressed myself. I always wanted to let other people know like what I've discovered, what I learned, what I created, what I came up with, right? I have a big need to share things with people. I think that's like a very primitive instinctual part of us, is that we genuinely like to share our discoveries with the world. I think it is because it has pretty much caused humanity to evolve. Because if I'm like an ape, right, and I hit a stone against another stone and I see like a fire burning, I'll be like, ooh, ooh, look, I've made, look what I've done, I've created fire. Because sharing your discovery of fire with other apes or other like, what is it, primitive humans, what are we called? Um, like, are those Neanderthals or what? Am I tripping? Nah, I think that's what it is. But yeah, that's that's gonna increase the probability of that discovery not disappearing. That's gonna increase my status as a monkey. That's gonna increase my, it's just like a very instinctual part of our nature. We have a desire to share with others what we've discovered, which is why YouTube is never going to go away. Because as long as there are conscious people that are coming up with things, discovering things, etc., people are going to be sharing stuff with the world. It's a very natural, instinctual thing that's built into our psyche. So, right, I always had a need to share things with the world. And that started becoming difficult for me when I realized that the peers my age, the friends I have around me, are not interested in the stuff I'm starting to become interested in. That has caused me to become more and more introverted over time and kind of just block off the outside world and go deeper into my own interest, go deeper into working on the stuff I'm interested in. And that has created like this downward spiral of me going deeper and having more knowledge of the stuff that I have knowledge of, but me having now an even bigger and bigger and bigger disconnect from the people who I wanted to share that with so desperately. And anytime I shared it, I would just be kind of mocked, laughed at, you know, stuff every person with unique interests has to deal with, because others are just not interested in the stuff you're interested in. That has caused me to go deeper into my shell, keep working on my own interests. You understand the concept of the downward spiral which I'm trying to communicate. So, right, I have had a audience on Snapchat with maybe like 100 people that watched me consistently. And no matter like what I learned, if I found it valuable to share with the world, I put it on my Snapchat. I had like a little spiritual awakening thing going on maybe when I was like the last couple of years, right? Me being 20 years old right now. It's an ongoing process, but the big discovery, kind of the biggest breakthroughs I've had probably in the last 2 years, I would say. And I wanted to share things with the world because I felt like if I keep it all within myself, it's as if I'm gonna burst. It's like there's so much beauty that I see for myself, I find those ideas so great that I feel like I need to share it. It's not like I want to, it's like I need to almost, right? Just in order for my brain not to explode from the discoveries and things I'm learning. And I started, posting everything on Snapchat, and I never received like some feedback of someone being like, "Hey, yo, I understand you. I'm interested in the stuff you're saying. I have the same interests, right?" But I've learned that I am actually good at communicating my ideas. This posting on Snapchat has taught me that I am good at communicating ideas. I still have not received any feedback, but now I at least knew that I am a good communicator and I am an entertainer. I'm a good entertainer. I People seem to actually be interested in what I have to say. Only later on. But no, no, no. I explained that badly. It's not that people understood me, it's that people watched me because they didn't understand me, they didn't understand what I'm saying, but no matter what, they still watched me, which gave me the confidence to know that, okay, maybe they don't understand, but at least they find me interesting. That kind of gave me a bit of the initial confidence which I needed to then create the YouTube channel, is discovering that I am actually a unique, interesting individual, which I have not even discovered about myself until a couple years ago, right? Then let's fast forward to me creating a old YouTube channel, the channel before this one, have not gotten any recognition, kind of left that out. But when I created this channel, I literally was thinking like it cannot be that I'm the only person with exactly those interests. It is practically impossible because there are 8 billion people in the world. I know that there are people on the internet with the exact same interests as me. I start making videos, they start getting a couple of views. For that, I kind of developed even a passion for making videos. I realized that I really enjoy making videos. I enjoy communicating with the world. I truly do. I would continue doing this whether people are watching me or not. I don't put myself in a box. I just talk about what I want to talk about. And people seem to be interested in that stuff. So I started making videos, and what I've noticed is that it almost instantly felt as if there is a weight that disappeared off my shoulders. It's as if I was becoming lighter. You get what I'm saying? Because I was keeping all that knowledge, all that stuff within that I wanted to share so desperately, but I didn't have an outflow of that creative energy. I did not have an outflow. Now that I make videos, I feel lighter, and that's kind of the first point I want to mention, is that it's therapeutic even just for yourself. Doesn't matter whether anyone watches it or not. It doesn't even matter whether you upload it onto YouTube or not. If you make a video and you kind of just express something you want to get off your chest, really just it's about speaking out what you want to speak out. That is very therapeutic. I feel like it's really healing in a sense. So that's the first thing I discovered. And that is something that which really motivates me to keep going, is because the more I kind of open up, the less alone in a sense I feel, because I've expressed my message. I've expressed it. Now it's off my shoulders, right? So the second thing is that you will discover unique talents regarding yourself. Now, if you're an introvert or an outsider, you may have never been able to develop your communication skills as much as you've desired. But as soon as you start talking to a camera, you may actually discover that, wait, I'm a good communicator. Wait, I'm really talented at editing. Wait, I know how to tell interesting stories. Hold up, I'm actually funny. You start discovering things about yourself which you have not known before. You start really discovering your own talents, which is something very beautiful. It's like an oyster shell getting opened, and you will not discover that until you start trying, right? You need to actually start putting in that effort towards expressing yourself and digging deep to try to find your own talents. So you may think like, I mean, you just have this like natural ability to speak, maybe you're talented or something. Go watch some of my first videos. Like they're not good. They're not good. I don't even know what I'm doing in these videos. And that's what I also want to communicate is that your videos don't have to be good. You don't have to expect anything of yourself. Just make videos. Somebody might receive some value from them. You are going to learn so much on that journey. And it really doesn't matter where it ends up going. You're going to learn either way. No matter what happens, you are going to learn. So you can kind of create a little community of the people surrounding your videos. You will discover that there are people that are actually interested in the stuff you're interested in, or hear you, or relate to you. And you're going to start getting comments under your videos, and you can reply to those comments, you can read them, you can truly discover that, wait, I am not alone, wait, there are people interested in that stuff, there are people with the same interests, as simple as that. And it's really amazing to receive feedback from the world. It's like you put something into the cosmos and you receive feedback back. And also, it's not all about you. You, even if you start it for selfish, egotistical reasons or just for yourself, which there's nothing wrong with, you may actually, through that process, end up helping, uplifting, supporting, encouraging, teaching, educating, and lifting up, not, I was gonna say millions of people. People, you're gonna lift up hundreds or tens or thousands of people. You don't know where this journey leads. And you don't know how powerful that message which you have within might be for somebody else. You may go into it thinking it's all about you, but the people you end up helping may need it so much more than even you need that for yourself. You don't know how powerfully you can lift somebody up. You may communicate a message that somebody needs exactly right now. And just living with that feeling, that knowledge of knowing that you have provided value for somebody on this planet, it feels good. We, as human beings, are also naturally, instinctually inclined to help other people. It feels good, it's in our nature. So that's that. Yeah, you're gonna develop your communication. You're gonna discover your talents, and let's talk about where this might lead in the future. If you create a business, your own community, your own, I don't know, like group or whatever, you already have an audience of people who you know are interested in that exact stuff which you have to offer, which creates many opportunities for yourself and your community in the future. You can really create anything out of it. It's really where you let your imagination go. It's really where, how little do you hold yourself back? Do you allow yourself to go all in? Because if you do, I guarantee you something is gonna come out of it. You are gonna create something if you put in effort and you consciously try. So, yeah, I think mm, that's almost it for this video. I just want to say that if you're an introvert, outsider, loner, you feel like you don't belong, you're not understood, you're not heard, there are people on this platform who need you and you need them possibly. So start making videos, don't expect anything of yourself, don't be harsh on yourself. Be kind to yourself, develop those interests, see where it goes, and you might just discover beautiful things and help other people. So make your first video. It will not be good. It does not have to be good. Make a video. Let the world know that that's what you're interested in. It can be as simple as, this is my name, this is what I'm interested in. Once a week, I'll make a 10-minute video talking about this stuff. You do not know where this journey might lead you. You're going to discover things about yourself. You're going to learn things about yourself, the world, other people, and you're going to feel connected to all of humanity, which is very therapeutic and beneficial if you have not felt that yet in your life. I hope this video was useful. I hope somebody relates to this. And thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to express these thoughts to you at the current moment. Simple as that. Yeah, that's kind of it. Thanks. See you.